I'm Anne. Some of you may know me through the rescue already, but in case you don't, nice to meet all of you. I am here to tell you how I deal with my ringworm kittens. It's actually a lot easier than you would think. And here to help me today is my beautiful helper, Parking Lot. So, Mr. Parking Lot does not like baths, obviously, but we are going to make this as easy as possible for him. So he was lime dipped the other day, so I alternate between using this shampoo and lime dip every other time I wash my kittens. So I will use this time, and next time I'll use the lime dip again. But first, I wanted to show you kind of what we're looking for. So if you have a black light, you can see that he has some glowing right there on his ear. I don't know how well you'll be able to see in the video, but his ear is glowing a little bit. He did have a couple of other little spots the other day, but it's getting better. So normally I would just kind of spot treat this, but we really want to make sure we get it taken care of, and a couple of the kittens had developed more spots the other day, so I have decided I should give him a full bath. When I do just spot clean, I'll just use some of this. It's a spray. You can also just use a little bit of the shampoo and just treat the spot. So I would just treat this area. When I'm using the spray, I think it makes it a little bit easier when you spray it onto one of these, because if you just spray it directly on his ear, he's gonna get a little bit scared. And I mean, I could do it that way, but I've just noticed that they kind of run away as soon as I bring the spray bottle out. So I do that to clean, and then afterwards I'll put on the cream. The cream is really important. So for bathing purposes though, Mr. Parking Lot here is going to first, we put him in some water. Yep, he's not a fan of water like a normal cat, but he will survive. I kind of scruff him because otherwise it wouldn't work so well. And I just make sure he's completely wet. So he is my only kitten with ringworm right now that has anything close to his face. So it's always good to have a Q-tip nearby. Also wear gloves, because you can get the ringworm on your skin, and it is a disease that can be passed from kittens to humans, which is not a big deal. I've had it before, and it cleared up fairly quickly. Ringworm is more just annoying. It's more how long it lasts, but I would take ringworm any day over something that could kill one of my kittens. So now you will notice my little friend here. He's nice and wet. So we can go ahead and put on some of the shampoo. So I'm going to put some shampoo. I put it just right into my hand, work into a little bit of lather in my hand first, and then apply it to my little friend here. So I go ahead and I do this. A lot of my kittens in the last few days have developed more on their actual body. So I want to make absolutely sure that he's not going to have any on his body. So with the shampoo, you want to make sure, that you get it everywhere first. Oh, yep, he's got a little spot on his foot that you can see, so that's why it's really good that we're doing a full bath right now, because it can take 2 to 3 weeks for any of the spots to actually show up. So we're just going to do a nice little lather, make sure we get it on his little toesy here. And you can see he's nice and lathered up now. Tails are a really common spot for them to get it too. So I make sure I do a nice little lather on his whole body. On the instructions, it says that you can put it on him wash him off and put it on him again. He hardly has anything. He just has this little spot on his ear. So I'm just gonna lather him the one time. If he had any on his face, I would kind of do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and I would apply it to his face as well with the Q-tip. Because you don't want to get it in his eyes. You don't like having soap in your eyes. Why would you like having soap in his eyes? So that is how I lather up my kitten. And then you let him bake for 5 to 10 minutes. Not literally, you just let him sit for 5 to 10 minutes. All right, so it is now 5 to 10 minutes later. That's how long you have to leave the lather on. So what I'll go ahead and do is I will rinse him off. So taking care to just get all of this out of his fur. Of course, not the favorite part, once again, packed with water. But I'll go ahead and just get it all off. So during the time that I have him just kind of waiting, what you can go ahead and watch out for is just make sure he's not really licking himself. You're probably going to be doing multiple kittens at once, because if one kitten in a litter has it, everyone probably has it. So you definitely want to isolate them, keep them away from all of your other fosters. But just make sure he's not licking himself too much. If you have really little kittens, you might want to put them on a heating pad, because you want to make sure that they don't get too cold, because really little kittens can't regulate their temperature properly. So, oh, tell me all about it, parking lot. I know, not the favorite part, huh? So, once you have it all off, though, we'll go ahead and get a little towel. Oops, shut off the water. So if I was doing a lime dip right now, with the lime dips, you just kind of pat dry. Because you want the lime dip to really stay on there pretty well, which can be a little alarming if you have a white cat, as I did last year, because your white cat will turn orange. If he had anything on his face, I would be using this to kind of get the shampoo off, maybe do a little bit with my finger too, but he's doing pretty good here. So he is an older kitten, so this is something that can be done with older kittens. And as you can see, he's looking pretty good now. Oh, you're gonna let me let you out? You're gonna tell everybody how good you are now? Oh, nope, you're gonna burrow in there, huh? Okay, so Mr. Parking Lot has just had his bath. Honestly, the hardest part about having kittens there like this, let's be honest, is that you can't snuggle them. Because who wouldn't want to snuggle little Parking Lot here? But that's how I deal with ringworm in my house. It's really more about getting a routine down and just making sure you stick to it than anything. Next time he will get a lime bath, and we'll just keep alternating. So this is what I do with my ringworm kittens. I wish you luck with yours, and it was nice meeting any of you that I might not have met.